or whatever it is. And this episode is for you. If you've ever felt like you were at a disadvantage because you look good, or people judged you because they felt like you had an advantage and you really didn't. So this
Mm-hmm.
episode is definitely for you.
Yeah, for sure. And well, as always, we want to hear from you all. Drop us on this live, drop us any questions that you have, drop us your stories. We'd love to share those with Baddie Nation. So let us know what you've been through. We want to hear your stories as well. Or drop that in a DM to us if you feel more comfortable doing that. We would love to hear from you. We would love to hear how you dealt with a situation. And we'd love to be able to share that with all of our fellow baddies.
Yes, absolutely. And then also too, the one thing that I have to say is I am so excited about everybody that has just been super, not just supportive, but like a part of this mission, a part of everything that we're doing in a way that it's for them as well. And
Yes.
that's the one thing that I could say we're doing an amazing job at, Amber, is like everybody is like, this is my show. This is my show too. And just the amazing amounts of comments that we're getting, feedback. We love your feedback, even if
Yes.
you think it's something that's like, like that isn't positive. Give us your feedback, whether it's negative
Yes.
or positive, because we want to be here for you. This is your show, and we want to make sure that we're putting out information that you guys need to hear. And we also want to make sure we're keeping it as raw, personal, and very transparent as possible. So if there's something that you feel like, God, I wish I want to know how to do this. I want to know how to negotiate better. Amber is like, ding ding, hello, for a living.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we want to stay relevant. We want this movement to be for you as much as it is for us. And so, yeah, if you have also, we're in the planning phases of more episodes. So we are looking for topic ideas, kind of, and this is what Jacqueline was talking about a little bit, is send us those ideas that you have, things that you want us to talk about, that we want to, and oh my gosh, speaking of that, we're going to have our first guest on when we film our next episode. And that's going to be so exciting. Can't give it away just yet, but looking forward to that. But going back to topics, yes, we want to hear from you. What would you like for us to talk about? What are those taboo topics that aren't being discussed by our fellow baddies, fellow women, that you want to hear about? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes, definitely. And it's really exciting because, I mean, think about the work that you do, Amber, and the work that I do, and the type of clients that we have. We are constantly advocating, constantly being that spokesperson for the people that we work with. And this is a great opportunity, an amazing platform where you get to, ask us anything you want to ask, but also really give those topics. It's so important that we're hearing
Yeah.
from you guys what you want to hear us talk about. And this was one big thing that everybody was talking about, is like the pretty pays. Does pretty pay? Like, that's a question. Does pretty pay? Does being pretty pay? Does it get you in the rooms? And we really talk about that in a way that brings light to every angle of the situation and every side, right? So we're really excited to hear from you guys. Amber, what kind of question can we pose to our audience right now?
Question? Well, I mean, let me just tell a little story. One of the stories that I tell in the episode is a story of when I tried a jury trial. And it was a small case and a really quick trial. I wore a an all white suit. And afterwards, I won the case. And afterwards, spoke to the jury, and three or four of the jurors on the case told me, oh my gosh, you look like an angel. Like, in other words, how could they not believe whatever came out of my mouth, because they liked the way I looked and how I was dressed. And I delve more into my adversary on that case, which is you guys are going to want to hear because it was hilarious. But these are the kind of things that we are dealing with. So that's the good side of it. So what's a story that you tell on the episode that's a not so good side of it
Yes, for me, right?
for you?
Yeah. So on the not so good episode, I mean, the not so good scenario that I have is just um, being a woman and, not looking too shabby, I guess, right? Um, and losing out on mentorship possibilities because they have a jealous
Because you
wife
were, what's
or
the word? Easy on the
easy
eyes.
on the eyes. I
I
say
can't
that
even
so much.
believe somebody said that to you.
Yeah, so, and I talk about that even in the episode as well, that I got a project that I wanted to work on. It was a lot of money, but they were willing to put a lot of money because at the end of the day, they said, we looked you up and we saw like different photos of you, like on your social media. And we said, okay, she's easy on the eyes. She could be the face of this project. And that was wild to me because I was like, whoa, I thought you brought me on because I'm so smart,
Yes.
So, and then, we talk about a lot of that stuff, those situations, and it's just the unfair advantages, right? Like, how is it that you miss out on money, particularly that's going to your family? For me, going to my kids, going to our household, and you're missing out on that money because somebody doesn't want to bring you onto a project because they feel like there would be an attraction or
Right.
something could happen, and it's like, what are you saying about me? Because, definitely nothing's happening.
Yes, exactly. No, and we delve into overcoming that stereotype that just because you're easy on the eyes, that you don't have any brains, intelligence, strategy, vision, that you can't get the job done. And that is definitely an unfair advantage that we delve into on the episode. So again, baddies, we think you're gonna love it. It is interesting. It's tantalizing. It's a really fun episode. So I can't wait for you to see it. It's dropping tomorrow, Wednesday, December 24th. Oh my gosh, is that right? Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So Christmas Eve, like Jacqueline said, you're looking to get away from the fam for a little bit, maybe, listen to something interesting.
Throw out some
Definitely.
entertainment while you're
Yes.
hosting.
Yes.
I know me and my family, we're going to throw it on. We're going to my son Gilbert's house. They're hosting Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas Eve dinner. And we're going to throw it onto the big screen. And even the kids are going to get to be like, there's grandma.
Yes, we're gonna do Christmas Eve dinner, church, and then dinner, and we'll definitely have it on. Be doing baking and all that good stuff while watching. Can't wait, Jacqueline. Okay, well, we haven't heard anything about your trip. Tell the baddies something about your trip. Tell us what you saw. Something interesting.
Oh my gosh. Well, I could just go on and on and on, but I could definitely say many people believe that I've gone all over the world. I can say that I've gone to every state in this country, to every major city in the United States. I've traveled a lot within the United States multiple times, enough to say I know where my favorite restaurants are in, certain cities and stuff like that. But the one thing that I haven't done in my life is I have never traveled out of the country. So my daughter-in-law, Ivy, oh my God, so amazing. She's always constantly pushing and stretching and like, come on, you got to go out of the country.
Aw,
And they're forcing me. Even my honey, Jacob's like, I can't believe you never had a passport. I'm like, I know, but I was always like business travel, never like fun travel. And I'm like, I
yes.
always made it fun. But traveling out of the country, I can say I went with my three younger kids, so 16, 15, and 12. And it was really enlightening to be able to go into like the jungles, of Cozumel and even go to
Wow.
Honduras and just see the beautiful ocean and how warm it is and just to see the culture and just to be immersed into that culture and learn so much about it. You just have like a whole different respect for different areas and you get to see also how everything's just so different than the things you get here in the United States and the luxury that you get here. So it really brought a lot of perspective for me. So it was amazing time.
Aw, how beautiful. I'm glad you had a great trip.
Yeah. Oh my God, my kids loved it too. Like,
Oh, I'm sure. Hello,
wow.
how could they not?
Yes, and I took full advantage of the whirlpool on our deck. That was the for me, I feel like that was the relaxation point of the day. It was like we got
Oh,
back
yeah.
from our excursions, and I'm like, guys, I'll be in my room on the deck.
That is awesome.
But you know what? The
Oh
one
my
thing though too, I really envisioned before I left because I kept telling my kids, my older kids that have kids, I kept saying, okay, one of the days you're gonna have to bring all the little babies up to my room and I'm gonna
Aw.
watch them so you guys can all go have a date night and we're just gonna be in the whirlpool. And they're like, okay. And we did. The way that I envisioned it is exactly how it all happened. Like
Aw, that's
all
so
the babies
sweet.
were in there with me. So it was just like so fun.
Aw, well, that's great. But
Yeah.
now we're
And we
back.
did pizza day and whirlpool with the grandbabies.
Aw, that's so nice.
I know. I'm still not mentally back though.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Still on vacay mode, holiday mode, and everything else.
Yes, definitely. All right, everybody. Well, the biggest thing that you could do for us baddies, if you are a baddie and you are a baddie that knows who you are, you're confident and you believe in who you are, and you're all about promoting other boss baddies like Amber and I, please subscribe to our YouTube. But the bigger thing that you could do is get us out there. We want to be in everybody's phone. We want to be on everybody's TV this Christmas Eve. So please send our link out, share it. We need to be the gift that keeps on giving in the good way.
Yes, exactly. And we just want to again express our love and gratitude for everyone in this holiday season and for all of the gratitude, all of the support that you've given to us. We really, really appreciate it. And we are just wishing you and yours a happy holiday, whatever holiday that you celebrate, just that you have that and have a beautiful time with all of your family and friends. And again, we also want to recognize and just have everybody just realize that for those who are alone, let's invite them into our homes. We don't want anybody to be down during this holiday season because we know that that's a real thing too. So let's
Yes.
take care of each other. Let's be kind and let's invite others to share in this holiday with us.
And we talk about, even in the episode, we do talk about having empathy for
Yes.
other human beings. You don't know what everybody else's situation is. Maybe there are some people in your life that are doing nothing for the holidays or might be in disagreements with their family members and are going to celebrate alone. So you don't know what somebody else's situation is. So let's have some compassion this season. Let's have some big hearts and no judgment and
Yes.
really just show love to everybody around us. And I know it's so funny because it's like we think about like, oh, okay, I'm going to text everybody on Christmas Eve, and I can't even begin to tell you how important those text messages are to me. Like my phone will be blowing up, and my kids are like, "Oh my gosh, why is everybody texting you?" But it's to me, it's like, wow, somebody thought about me on Christmas. Somebody sending me a Merry Christmas. So please don't hesitate. Send those text messages out to everybody that your friends, another baddie, and again, you don't know what they're going through. So make sure that you're sending out that love. Okay, guys?
Yes. Yeah, that one little text can do a lot for somebody. So yeah, I agree, definitely. And
Yeah.
so don't forget, okay, so episode Christmas Eve, 8 p.m. Watch it.
Yeah.
Also, Thursday, the following day, Christmas Day. We are not leaving you guys. We will still join you for a live recap on
Yes.
Christmas night. So put that on your calendar as well. Again, get away with us for a little bit from the holidays, spend some time with us. I mean, we always want to hear from you all. So
So
tomorrow,
Amber, Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we're doing our recaps. So just so
yes,
that you guys know, Tuesdays is all about,
preview.
preview, preview about what you're going to be expecting tomorrow for our episode rollout. And then Thursday is going to be our recap. We're going to jump on and we want you guys to join us, jump on the live with us, send your comments. We want to hear about what your thoughts were about episode 3. So Christmas Day, we will be on our live and we hope you guys show up too. And we can't wait to hear from you guys and hear what your thoughts are on the episode. Does pretty pay?
Does pretty pay? Bye,
Bye, everybody.
baddies.
Merry Christmas. Mwah.
Happy holidays.